Tony Williams here at GameOnTexas.net with the McKinney Boyd Broncos. Big win last night. They are currently 3-1. Had a real good start this year. On my immediate right, we have AJ Gross, who is the center for the Boyd Broncos. Then we have Cody Sieber, plays both sides of the ball, skilled positions. Over here on my left, we've got stoppers on defense. Over here, we've got Landry Kemp, defensive end. And of course, we've got Kevin Bazile, who is inside linebacker for the Broncos. AJ, season's gone pretty well so far.
I'd say so, yeah. 3-1 ain't bad. That's not a bad start there.
3-1's not bad, and you really could have been very close to being 4-0.
Yes, we could have.
Kind of had that, let that slip away from us, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, well, so off to a good start. Things are going well. AJ, tell me a little bit about your career at Boyd.
Just from like freshman year to now.
Yeah, talk to me about it.
Well, freshman year, I was actually a B teamer. I didn't know if I even wanted to play football, to be honest. And then I just kind of got on board. Sophomore year, I had a really bad injury. I snapped my right ankle in half, and then these guys made it to playoffs, and I ended up getting a chance to start at right guard for the playoffs my sophomore year. And then junior year, that offseason they told me I was going to be center, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I started getting reps at center and stuff, and I found a home there, and so it's been
It's been a good move for you.
2 years there. And it's a good move. I love it.
Well, I know Coach Drake speaks highly of you, so that's good things. The good thing about being the center is nothing happens till you decide it's going to happen.
That's a nice feeling.
All right.
Good sense of leadership.
All right. And Cody, you said you moved in here from Arizona,
Yes, sir.
and how long have you been in McKinney?
I'd say probably 8 to 10 years.
8 to 10 years. Well, you're McKinney eyes now,
yeah.
man, so
Yes,
you're
sir.
in the groove with us here,
Well,
and you play on both sides of the ball,
Yes, sir.
right? You play wide receiver,
Yes, sir.
outside receiver. I think you told me, and then you play in the secondary,
And
a little bit all over the place, huh?
outside linebacker.
Outside linebacker.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Well, I appreciate you being here with us today. And then, of course, over here to my immediate left, we've got Landry Kemp, defensive end for the Boyd Broncos. And Landry, you've been around this place for a while, haven't you?
Oh yeah,
So
17 years.
17 years. You've seen a lot of things in McKinney then, right?
I've seen
And I guess you're 17 years old, right?
Yeah, I'll be 18.
All right. And Kevin, you told me you moved in from New Orleans.
Yes, sir.
Is that correct? Kevin Bazile, inside linebacker. So Kevin and we're all seniors here. Even me, I'm a senior too. You know, I'm a senior. Yeah. So Kevin, tell me about the Boyd football organization right now. Got a lot of good things working over there. Everybody upbeat.
Yeah, we got a pretty good organization. We need to work on leadership a little bit, but other than that, we're doing really good.
Well, winning always helps that leadership a little bit too,
Oh,
doesn't it?
yeah.
Absolutely does. And then Landry, you've like you said, you've been around here for a while. Tell me how you feel about the Boyd Broncos right now. You know, where are you? You got good things going, and
We
you're
got a
looking
lot of
forward.
good things going. We're a team full of potential. This year we're all committed. We're ready to play. We're coming out. Everybody's got their head in the right place. We're gonna make good things happen this year. I can feel it. I think everybody feels the same way. We're just ready to get into district ball.
How about your other buddies on the defensive line there that play with you? Tell me about some of those guys.
We got Dylan Smith, he's our starting nose, and Keith Owens is the other end. We rotate. They're both seniors. We're feeling confident. We've been played all the past 4 games. We've played good and need to get a little bit more pressure on those quarterbacks, but we're working on it. We're working hard in practice and doing a good job.
All right. Well, Kevin, the inside linebacker position, you have 2 inside linebackers in your scheme, or just
We
one?
got two.
You do play like a 3-4 type
3-4,
defense.
yes, sir. We
Okay.
got Kyle Zimmerman.
Mhm.
And we got Ryan Gross.
Okay.
My twin brother.
That is you know, I found that out the other day. I was talking to Coach Drake about that after I saw you over at the Chicken Express.
Yeah.
You and me, we got caught hanging out at the Chicken Express, didn't we? All right. Well, then tell me a little bit about your cohorts on the offensive line. Tell me who your buddies are there.
We got left guard Colin Henderson. He's a junior. Plays hard. He's only, God bless him, he's only 215 pounds. But
Yeah.
He plays hard. He's strong. Left tackle Been in the program for 3 years. William Smalley, everybody knows him.
Big William Smalley. I
Big
know
boy,
William, yeah.
about 320, just huge.
Mhm.
Our right guard, Mikhail Beasley, small but just
Yeah.
compacted, plays hard, is invested. And then the smallest of our O linemen, 200-pound, 5'9" right tackle, Evan Wilson. But he plays hard, he gets after it, and
Well, he got to have good feet then out there on that tackle position.
oh, absolutely.
So-
And he's just a
Comes off
natural.
that ball.
Yeah, he comes off. He's a natural athlete. I think up front, we're more athletic and more bought into what we need to do than we ever have been.
Well,
Really,
that's good. That's exciting for you then.
absolutely.
And then of course you're creating those running lanes, and you've got Jonathan
John Griffin.
JJ. Is that what I hear you call him?
John.
John
Yeah.
Griffin.
Yeah.
Man, what a show he put on last night. huh?
600 yards.
632
Yeah.
yards, I think.
Involved in 8, had 4 touchdowns rushing, 4 passing, I believe.
Making
something
good
like that.
decisions. Making good
Yeah.
decisions.
That's good.
Playing smart.
All right, well maybe we'll get him in here to visit with us. I guess he's a little camera shy. He couldn't
Yeah,
make
he's
it today.
shy.
So, well, Cody, how about receptions last night? Did you have any receptions last night?
Yes, sir. I had four receptions. I think on like 80 yards, but for 2 touchdowns. So
Mhm.
2 touchdowns.
Okay.
long end zones is always fun.
All right. Well, let's see. We had 78 points last night. Is that right?
Yeah.
And you had 2 receptions. Man, that somebody asked me a while ago if that was a basketball score. So, but your basketball team might be a little envious of you guys.
Yeah.
So, but y'all putting a lot of points on the board. So, but you got JJ, and then you've got the Smith boy, the
Davion.
Smith kid,
Yeah.
Davion. He seems,
Real good.
and he.
No.
I noticed last week you used him several times inside the red zone down in there.
Yeah.
Get the
Punch
ball
it
in
in.
the end zone.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Got good feet.
Well, like I said, had a big ball game last night at Ron Poe Stadium. It's always fun when you have those inner city rivalry games type things going on. So those are always a lot of fun. But moving forward, now it's serious business, right?
Serious
It's
business.
serious business. We got district cranking up. You haven't had an open date yet, correct?
No, sir.
No open date. So you go Wiley is
Then
is
Allen.
Then
Wiley and then
our-
Allen.
Then our bye week.
Then
And
by
then
week,
Wiley.
then Plano.
Okay, and so next week we get right into the district play, and it's rolling and controlling, and it's time to start thinking about how you jockey for position to start looking at playoffs and things of that nature. I know that Coach Drake talks to me about your program, and when I talk to him about what his philosophies are, the main thing he always says, it's all about today. It's all about this game and getting prepared for this game and getting and
Good
getting
practices.
better and good practices.
Focus.
Yeah.
Keep focused. That's Coach Drake's. I'll tell you what, he's an interesting guy. I've had a good time visiting with him and getting to know him. So I'm sure you guys have
Yeah.
got some good things to say about him, but we'll talk about that off record, huh? No, Coach Drake is. I think he's done a great job with you guys over there. Y'all, and you know what? Y'all make him look pretty good too.
Yeah, try.
So,
That's a good feeling.
well, what about Wiley? What do they got over there?
They got speed. They got strength. They play hard.
Yeah.
Mean bunch of kids. Well coached.
Well coached.
And do you travel to Wiley or do you play?
No,
there?
they come here.
Well, that's
They
good
come
news.
home,
That's
yeah.
good news. Okay, well then we got, and they're the Pirates.
Pirates.
Is that correct? Wiley Pirates. All right, and they did pretty decent in the playoffs last year, huh?
Like
Yeah.
state.
So you're probably in one of the toughest districts around the state of Texas, actually,
That's what they said.
with Allen and y'all in there. But hey, we're gonna take it one game at a time. Play as well as we can. Get better every week.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then we're of course going to be covering y'all with our sports stuff, with our sports package and our internet programs, our stuff here. We're going to be following y'all, keeping up to date with you, and watching you out there on Friday nights. So I really appreciate you guys coming over here to visit with me. We'll get you back over here. We'll get this thing updated later on the season, see how things are going. Good luck to you on Friday night. Hope homecoming goes well, and y'all get after those Wiley Pirates.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Sounds good.
Tony Williams, GameOnTexas.net. We're here with the McKinney Boyd Broncos.